أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome you all to today's special class revision from 1st to 11th lessons. Understand Al-Quran the easy way, part 1, Salah. The objectives of the course were to understand Quran the easy way, 50% words in 20 hours. The second, to understand Salah, to establish link with Allah. The third, to make Salah effective, mean khushu khuzu. And fourth one was relationship with Quran, way of bringing Quran into our life. Fifth, to understand faith and good deeds, including good characters. And sixth, the Arabic conversation, learning more than 100 sentences. The meaning of every word from the typical Salah we learn, Surah Al-Fatih, and we will learn Surah Al-Asr, Surah Al-Nasr, Surah Al-Kafun, and we have covered the Surah Al-Ikhlas, and Surah Al-Falq and Nas will be studied later on. Among the azan itself, dua ba'dul wazu, ruku, sujud, at-tahiyyat min tashhud, and Darood and Rabbana Atina fi dunya, this dua we have already recovered and we will revise today. Let's start with this Surah Fatih. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Okay, let's start translation. A'udhu mean? Yes, you have to help me. Yes, A'udhu mean I seek refuge. Billahi, from Allah, minash shaitan, from the shaitan rajim, which is what? Straight. Bismillah, I begin with the Allah, name of Allah, the Ar-Rahman Rahim. Yes, what is the difference between Ar-Rahman Rahim? Meaning difference. Yes. Be quick because it's a lengthy lesson and time is short. Yes, Aman to Sami, please, what is the difference between Rahman and Rahim? Yes.
The most the continuously.
Yes. Ar-Rahman means intensity and the Rahim means the continuity. Malik Yawmiddin means the king of the day of judgment. Iyyaka na'budu. We worship you only, and we ask help from you. Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Yes, what is the meaning of this ayah? Ihdina. Two parts. Give us the right path or the straight path, direction of the straight path. Guide us to the direction of the. Okay. Siratul lazina anamta alayhim. What is the anamta? Who are those on Allah subhanahu has the anamta?
Those who have earned the favor of Allah.
Who are those? Name them. Anbiya.
The prophets, the martyrs.
Yes, Prophet Anbiya.
And the Salihin.
Shuhada. Martyrs. The Salihin. Yes. What is the difference between maghdub and dalin. Yes, this is the last part. Maghdub and dalin. Difference. Okay. Let's
Those who and
yes.
And darling is
those who are
who neither bothered and not named. They are the darling. Okay, this is the Rahim. Rahim is the words of this type shows continuity. Just like Jameel, beautiful, Kareem, good mannered, the continuously caring and kind, continuously merciful is the Rahim. The Rahman, the words of this type show intensity, just like Ghadban, extremely angry or bursting with anger. Juan, extremely hungry. Ashtan, Atshan means extremely thirsty. So it shows the extremeness, means the highest, the intensity of something. Now this is the Maghdub. Maghdub means those who aren't there, those who know but did not act upon. And Dalin means those who go astray, those who don't know and or even don't want to know. This is the difference between them. So what is the summary of Surah Al-Fatiha? The mission statement of Surah Al-Fatiha is Muslim is Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. And the summary is Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Is Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Allah favored prophets, truthful people, martyrs, and righteous people. And we seek Hadayat or the righteous path from him. Okay, words with two meanings. The first word is Ham, praise and thanks. The next word is Ad-Din, meaning judgment and system of life. And third is Al. Al means all. It shows the all kinds of a race. And the Da means it makes proper noun something. So these are the double meaning of these all three words. You have to memorize. Yes. We learned 12 habits from the Surah Al-Fatiha. First, we learned from Awuz. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. We learned safety first. Run to Allah for safety for everything and from the worst enemy. The second habit was from Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Start with Bismillah, mean think positively about Allah. And the fourth, we learned two, yes. These two, the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, we learned two habits. First, start with Bismillah. Second, think positive about Allah. And from Alhamdulillah, we learn again two habits. One, study the universe to praise Allah from the depth of your heart. And second, be grateful to Allah. From the Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, we learn the sixth habit, be merciful and humble to others. From Maliki Yawmiddin, we learn the seventh habit, keep the end in mind. From Iyyaka na'budu, we learn the eighth habit, worship Allah to make the life meaningful. From Iyyaka nasta'in, we learn the ninth habit, seek his help. He alone can help. He loves that we ask him for everything again and again. He never minds. And from Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim, we learn the 10th habit. What were the 10th habits? Seek guidance for every action. Siratul lazina an'amta alayhim mean the 11th habit we learned. Use the right models. Follow the right models. An'amta, those people who have been favored. And from the Ghairil Maghdubi alayhim waladdallin, we learned the 12th habit. Avoid the wrong models. Now, the next is summary of Azan. Invitation of announcement from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for meeting and prosperity at the particular and certain times. Let's to see the Azan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. 4 times we repeat this word. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah twice. Then Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah twice. Then Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala salah. And Hayya ala falah, Hayya ala falah. And at the end again, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. See, in whole azan, the Allahu Akbar is said for 6 times. How much it is important, because Allah is the great and nobody can get. So let's go ahead. Azan, the word of ilah has different meanings. The one who is worshipped, the one who fulfills our needs, one who is obeyed. These are the 3 meanings of ilah. There is no God other than Allah in all 3 meanings. Yes, we studied one word, an. What is the meaning of an? Yes, who will tell me? Yes, come on.
That.
Very good. Excellent. And how we memorize this meaning? From which verse? From which phrase?
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
No.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Ashhadu an la ilaha. Ashhadu an la ilaha. This an come here. The second word is anna. What is the meaning of anna? Anna. Again, same meaning.
Indeed. Same that.
There is a tip.
Allah, definitely.
That.
They both have a wahid fatah. An and anna both have fatah. So they have the same meaning. Fatah words, an and anna have same meaning. That. But the phrase or the verse is different. Here we say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Here we say Ashhadu anna Muhammadan. From here we take. The third one is inna. Here is kasra. That is not fatah. Inna. What is the meaning of inna? Yes.
If.
Very good. How do we remember this inna meaning? What is the phrase?
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Very intelligent. And the next is inna. Yes, what's the meaning of inna?
Indeed.
Indeed. How do you remember?
Indeed.
Inna lillahi.
Inna
You know this. In the Azan of Fajr, we after the Hayya al-Falah repeat 2 new words that As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. What are the words? As-salatu khayrun. How many times? Twice. They are repeated in when? Fajr. Salat Fajr means early morning, dawn, before the break of dawn. Salah, Azan has 2 things. Let's see the meaning. As-salat. Salah means salah. Khair means is better, means known from sleep. So salah is better than sleep. It is the meaning. Then there are 2 other words also repeated, but they are said in Iqama. When the Jama is established, that is said, Qad qamatus salah. Qad qamatis salah. Qad qamatis salah. What is the meaning? Let's see. Qad means certainly. Qamat means stood. Salat, salah means the certainly, surely, the salah has been established or the Jama has been stood for the prayer. Then next we studied Bismillah. Bismillah in the name Allah, Allah. After the wudu, there is a saying from Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, whoever of you performs wudu carefully and then affirms this, the 8 gates of Jannah are open for him. He may enter through whichever of these gates he desires to enter. SubhanAllah. And the one gate, do you know what is the length and height, length and breadth of that gate? It's almost the gap between sky and earth. This is the size of that gate. And there are 8 gates, and all of them come to one. That person who after wudu have this prayer. What? Say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu Ashhadu, I bear witness, and that La, no, Ilah, God, Illa, except Allah. Wahdahu, He is alone. This is two parts, Wahda and Hu. Wahda, He is alone. La, no. Sharik means partner. Lahu, it's two parts. Lahu, lahum, you have studied. La means to him. So I bear witness that no God except Allah. He is alone, no partner to him. Then we say, وَأَشْهَدُ أَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا عَبْدُهُ وَرَسُولُهُ. وَأَشْهَدُ, and I bear witness, and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, abduhu, two part, abd and hu. Abd means slave, who means his means Allah. He is the slave of Allah. Wa and Rasuluhu. Yes, who will break this word? Wa Rasuluhu. How many parts? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many?
3.
Okay, which one?
Wa Rasul Hu.
There are 4 parts.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Mashallah. You all are very good. Oh, you will, inshallah, score high score in the test. I will guess and prayer too. So this is the dua. Actual dua, which is, that is a very short dua. You will remember, you must have memorized when you studied in the lesson. That is, Allahumma ja'alni min at-tawabin wa ja'alni min al-mutatahhirin. Allahumma, if you say stop here, then you will say Allahumma ij'alni. Otherwise, you can join them. Allahumma ij'alni what? Min at-tawabin. This is the one part. Wa ja'alni min al-mutatahhirin. Such a short. Afterwards, say kalma shahadat, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, and say this short dua, Allahumma ja'alni min at-tawabin wa ja'alni. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens all the 8 doors. Subhanallah. What we kind. So there is 2 words, at-tawab and tawabin. Let's to see what are they. The tawab are the steps of tawbah with firm belief that Allah will accept and repentance. What? Accept that your sin, feel remorse, have a firm intention to never repeating this sin, and return all those things unlawfully grabbed from Allah. If you have this, these are the 4 conditions for the tawbah, or for the acceptance of tawbah. And then mutatahhirin, what it means? And utter the words this astaghfirullah. Mutatahhirin means purity. Purity in our beliefs, purity in our thoughts, purity of our body, purity of clothes, purity of places. So all kinds of purity mean mutatahhirin. So what we are asking in dua? We are asking Allah subhanahu, accept our tawbah, mean our this, what we have done wrong, and we are wanting to be leaving it, quitting it, and make us from the purifying. What does the purifying mean? All these things. Beliefs, thoughts, body, clothes, places, all. Then come the tasbih. In ruku, we say, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Subhana means glory to be. Rabbi, yes, make parts. How many parts of Rabbi? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Which one?
Rab.
Which
Rab
one?
and
And he. This is a very good.
She.
So important. So important, you can't imagine. Rabbi, we claim it's mine. My Lord. My Lord, just like you claim, this is my book, this is my bank, this is my father, this is my mother, this is my house. You claim that they belong to. Say, Rabbi, my Lord. It's 2 parts, have 2 meanings. One, Rab, other, my. It belongs to me. I belong to it. Al-Azim, the magnificent. So try to imagine and feel the 4 things mentioned here. Subhan, my Rab is free from any defects and imperfection. Rab, the one who takes care of all of us and everything around us. Rabbi, he is my Rab. Al-Azim, he is the magnificent. So what are the four meanings in Subhana Rabbiyal A'la? Azim, Subhana, Rabb, and Rabbi, and Al-Azim. So remember, there are four things. The next is Sami Allahu liman hamd. Sami, listen. Who listen? Allah. Allah has listened. What? Liman, li and man. They are two. To the one who. Hamida. Hamida, how many parts? 3, 4, 5. I think 5. How many agree? Oh. So sorry, he said 5. There must be 2. Okay. I accept. Hamida means 2 parts. Hamid and Hamida, praise. Who means him? Praise. Again, we say, when we, after the ruku, we have the qiyam, and we say, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. What's it? Rabbana wa lakal. Rabbana means, say it with feeling. Rabb, the one who takes care of all of us and everything around us. And Rabbana, our Rabb. And Alhamd, hamd belongs to you. Then the Prophet used to say sometimes this dua in Qiyam, mean after Sami Allahu liman hamida. What? Mil as-samawati wa mil al-ardi wa mil ma bainahuma. Mil means fill, equal. Samawat equal to sky. Wa and mil and fill are equal to earth. Wa and will fill ma, whatever baina, in between, ma, into them. What to? The sky and our days 2 things. Whatever is in between, fill that also. Mil and fill ma, what shata you will, min shine from anything baduha after this. This is a very beautiful prayer. Pray and see dua, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is from Allah subhanahu we are expecting. Our Prophet said, Allah subhanahu fill all the skies, all the earth, and whatever in between. And after that, even something I don't know is fill that also with what? Hamd. Praise. With praise, with hamd, with sana. Subhanallah. Then we go to the sujood. In sujood, we have Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Subhana, glory be to Rabbi. Again, 2 words. Rabb and me. Rabb, Lord, he means my. Allah, the exalted. See, the word is Kabir. Kabir means big. When we add the Hamza, it becomes Akbar. Akbar means the biggest. Al-Akbar. The most biggest. There is no alternate word of this in any language. Just like in English, we say superlative degree. This is after beyond the superlative degree. The same, Sagir, Samar, Asmar, it's smallest. Allah Asghar. You can't imagine how it's small. Allah. This Ali, Allah, or Ali, high. Allah, the higher. Allah. The most highest. We can't translate it.
The highest.
It's the most superlative degree after imagination translation. So we can't. Try to imagine and feel the 4 things mentioned here. Subhan, my Rabb is free from all any defect. And Rabbi and Allah, we have already said. Then we come to the Tashahhud. At-Tahiyyatu, all types of worship by the tongue. Lillahi, all due to Allah. Was-Salawat, and all types of worship by body. Wat-Tayyibat, and all types of worship by spending. Assalamu alayka. Assalam, peace, alayka, be on ayyuhan Nabi, O our Prophet. Wa rahmatullah, and the mercy of Allah. Wa barakatuhu, and his blessing. Yes, wa barakatuhu, pieces. How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, how many?
6.
Barakatuhu.
6.
3.
No.
And barakat. And his blessing.
Okay. 3.
And his blessing.
3.
Wa barakatuhu, 3. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Assalam, peace, alayna, on us, wa ala, and on ibadullah, the slaves of Allah, which slaves? Salihin, the righteous one. Ashhadu, I bear witness, and that Allah, there is no ilah. Ilah means God. Illa, except Allah. So all types of worship by a tongue, just as salah, zikr, talawa, dua, nice words, preaching, guiding, suggestions, and all types of worship by a body, just like salah, fostering, training, helping, and propagation, and all types of worship by spending wealth, like hajj, zakat, sadaqat, charity. We are praying 8 things for our Prophet. But salam, meaning protection from any harm, rahmat, Allah's blessings, and barakahs, increasing blessings. So what we are asking, 3 things from Allah for our Prophet: salam, rahmat, and barakah. The next is the darood. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Allahumma, oh Allah. This word is fixed for only Allah, for nobody can use it. It is fixed for Allah. Please keep your mic silent. Allahumma, oh Allah, salli, send peace, Allah on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, wa, and Allah on all. I mean the family, the members, the follower, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kama sallaita, as you send peace, Allah Ibrahim, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, wa ala ali Ibrahim, and on the family and the followers of the Hazrat Ibrahim. Innaka, indeed you are, what you are, Hamid, worthy of praise. Majid means full of. So let us study the second part, in which only 2 words are new, Barak and Barak. Allahumma Barak. Barak means send blessing. Allah on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala ali Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim. We have studied Innaka Hamid. So let's have the dua. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasnatun wa fil akhirati hasnatun wa qina azabannar. Rabbana, our Lord, atina, give us, fi mean in, dunya mean world, hasna, the goodness, wa, and fi in, al-akhirah, the hereafter, hasna, good, wa qina, and protect us, azab, the punishment, and not the no. This is a very perfect dua. Remember, this dua is given to us, or this ummah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the dua from a verse. This is a verse of Al-Quran. So it's a perfect dua. What we say, Rabbana atina fi dunya hasnatun fil akhirati hasnatun wa qina azaban. Then there is another dua. Allahumma a'anni ala zikrika wa shukrika wa husna ibadatika. Allahumma, oh Allah, a'anni, help me ala zikrika, to remember you, wa shukrika, and give thanks to you, wa husni, and the ibadatika, and to worship or follow the best possible way you like. Then we have sana. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa tabarak asmuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruka. Subhanaka Allah, glorify are you, O Allah. Wa bihamdika makes pieces. How many pieces wa bihamdika? No answer?
3 pieces, 3 parts.
4 parts. Wa, bi, hamdi. But you can take it when you take it from the table, then you can say, otherwise it may be 4. Wa tabaraka, and blessed is ismuka, your name. Wa ta'ala, and high is jadduka, your majesty. Wa la ilaha, and there is no God, ghayruka, except you. Mean no other one is Allah. Tasbih and hamd, difference between hamd is the attributing positives, and tasbih is the negation of the negatives. Mean there is no defect in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the tasbih. Then we study Surah Fatiha. Surah Al-Ikhlas. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahus samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Let's see the translation. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Qul, say, huwa, he, Allah, Allah ahad, one. Say Allah is one. Allah who's samad, Allah is self-sufficient. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He did not beget, nor he begot. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is not unto him comparable animal. Mean in entirety, attributes, rights and power. No one is equal to. So let's to pray from Allah. Give us the courage to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allah Hafiz.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Almighty, you have completed your revision of your Quran part. It was conducted by Brother Abdul Hay in very impressive way. Jazakallah, brother. Now now we will revise the grammar part, and I hope all of you are ready for it. So let's start our revision of our grammar part because we are short of time. Get set ready, fasten your belts, and participate it in quickly. In grammar, we have learned different pronouns: huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu, man, etc. We will revise them one by one. In this course, we are using the unique feature is the methodology we are using here. It is TPI. TPI means we are using all of our senses. We think it, we see it, we hear it, we say it, we show it, we love it, and we, alhamdulillah, we do it together. In this TPI, we involve hand signs, and we are using our different body parts. So it means total physical interaction. We have learned different pronouns. All these are, we have practiced them: huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, and nahnu. All these are used for masculine till now, and these are all detached pronouns. They come independently. There are some words, amazing Arabic words. Wa means and, fa means so and thus, ha means what. In Arabic there are three types of words: ism, fail, and harf. Ism, it is noun, and for example, names and attributes both are included in noun. Fail means verb. It tells us about an action, and harf is a particle. It joins nouns and verbs or verbs be, li, min, fi, na. Inshallah, we will practice them. Ism, we remember a few signs: alif lam, double zamma, double fatha, double kasra. Alif lam come at the start of the word, double fatha, double zamma, double kasra, and then waw, noon, ja, noon, and alif ta comes at the end of word. Remember these things these are very important, because when there comes a question that please select an odd one out, and if there are 4 options and then you have to select one that is odd one. So all these signs will help you there. There is common noun and proper noun. In Arabic, we have learned there if double fatha, double zamma, double kasra comes, it is a common noun. Kitabun, a book. It can be any book. So it is a common noun. To make it proper, we add alif lam. It means the. Example, we have learned the kitabun. When we add al, it will be the book. It will be the book. Remember, when there is alif lam in a word, one dhamma falls. So in spite of al kitabun, it will be al kitabu. Okay? we can't use both these things at the same times. Al and double Zama, double Fatha and double Kasra. Only one thing will be used. It is kitabun, then it will be common noun. And if we want to make it proper noun, we will use alif lam and one Zama, Fatha or Kasra will be dropped. Now we will practice them by making some common nouns, by adding alif lam, and we will make them proper nouns. Muslim, al-muslimun, and it will be al-muslimu. Mu'minun, it will be al-mu'minu. Salihun, as-salihu. Kafirun, al-kafiru. Mushrikun, al-mushriku. So here we have dropped last one Zama, and we don't use double Zama when there is al. To make plurals from singulars, we add waw noon and ya noon at the end of the word. But remember one thing, when there is double Zama at the end, we add waw noon. And if there is double Fatha or double Kasra, we add ya noon. Muslimun, it will be Muslimun. Musliman, it will be Muslimin. And Muslimin, it will be Muslimin. Remember this rule? If there is double Zamma, we will add waw noon. But if there is Fatha and Kasra, we will add ya noon. Three signs of noun we have already discussed. In start, it will be alif lam. At the end, double Zamma, double Fatha, double Kasra, waw noon, ya noon. And there is another one, alif ta. Al, and we add Muslimun. It will be al-Muslimu and plural will be al-Muslimun. Alif lam plus Musliman, it will become al-Muslima and al-Muslimin. Alif lam and Muslimin, it will become al-Muslimi and plural will be al-Muslimin. Some new words, hal, it means is, am, or, do, yes. We will do these are meaning according to the context. And the next one is naam, it means yes. Then we learned some attached pronouns or possessive pronouns. These are attached because they don't come independently. These are attached with some other words. Who, his, whom, their, ka, your, ye, my, whom, your, na, are. Okay, it's your turn. Please raise your hand and revise this table quickly. Be quick because we have to do a lot of practice and we are short of time. Brother Shahid Javed, please.
Who, his, whom, their, ka, your, ye, my, kum, your, na, our.
Very good. Jazakallah khair. Now we will add one ism, that is Rabbun, with these attached pronouns. Who will do this table? Al-Amin Ahmed, brother, please revise this table. Unmute yourself and be quick.
Very good.
Please be quick, we are short of time.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Rabbuhu, his Rab, Rabbuhum, their Rab, Rabbuka, your Rab, Rabbi, my Rab, Rabbukum, your Rab, and Rabbuna are. Then comes another new word, which is ma, and it means what. Then we have learned the huwa. It is used for masculine, and for feminine we have learned hiya. Huwa, he, hiya, she. Masculine to feminine forms. Just add round ta at the end. And if you stop, it becomes ha. Muslimun, and to make it feminine, we will add around ta at the end. Muslimun, Muslimatun, Muminun, Muminatun, Salihun, Salihatun, Kafirun, Kafiratun, and Mushrikun, Mushrikatun. Okay, let's practice huwa Muslim. If we say huwa Muslimun, and for feminine, it will become hiya Muslimatun. Okay. Who will revise this table? Brother Shahid Javed, please quickly revise it.
Huwa Muslimun, hiya Muslimatun. Huwa Mu'minun, hiya Mu'minatun. Huwa Salihun, hiya Salihatun. Huwa Sabirun, hiya Sabiratun. Huwa Shakiran, hiya Shakiratun.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah. Now, if we want to use this feminine sign for possessive pronouns, then we will add ha. For male, we use an, who. Who is him, and ha mean hers. And the best example is Abu Bakr raziyallahu anhu. And if we will use it for feminine, Aisha raziyallahu anha. Anhu and anha. Who means his and him, and ha means her. Rabbuha, her Lord. Dinuha, her religion. Kitabuha, her book. Masculine to feminine forms. Rabbuhu, Rabbuha. Dinuhu, Dinuha. Kitabuhu, Kitabuha. Rasuluhu, Rasuluha. Ismuhu, and Ismuha. If we want to make plurals of the feminine, we will add alif ta. But remember one thing, we will skip this round ta. And then we will add alif ta. Muslimatun, it will become muslimatun. Muminatun, muminatun. Salihatun, salihatun. Kafiratun, kafiratun. Mushrikatun, mushrikatun. We will skip round ta and will add alif ta to make plurals of the feminine. Muslimatun, there is double zamma, it will become muslimatun. Muminatun, muminatun. And salihatun, salihatun. But remember, if there is double fatha and double kasra, then it will be it will become tin a tin. Okay, muslimatan, it will be muslimatin. It will not tan. There will not be. It will not be muslimatan. It will be muslimatin. And for muslimatin, again it will be muslimatin. Atin, we will add this sound. Muminatan, muminatin, and muminatin, muminatin. Salihatan and salihatin, both will become salihatin. Then we have learned different prepositions. These are called huruf jar. La, li, min, an, bi, fi, ala, ila, ma'a, and inda. Now you can see that there is a cross on ma and inda. Who will tell me why there is a cross on ma and inda? Mehmet Ilyas Harun, please tell me if you know the answer. Why ma and inda are crossed here? Okay, let me tell you. These are actually not prepositions. These are nouns and we use them as prepositions. There comes question, mostly comes, this is a very often, this question is asked in the quiz. Ma and inda. These are not prepositions. We just use them as prepositions. So remember these two words. Now let's practice the meanings and examples of these huruf jar. La, li, min, an. La means for, li means for. La, we have reference, lakum dinukum, li, alhamdulillah. Min means from, auzu billahi minash shaitan, and an means with, or we can say about, and raziyallahu anhu. Okay, let's add these prepositions with our attached pronouns and practice it. Who will revise the first table? Now it's your turn, please. Be quick, and when I ask you to unmute, quickly unmute and revise the table. Who will revise the first one? Lahu?
For him.
Okay, brother Mehmet Ilyas Harun, please do it.
Lahu for him. Lahum for them. Laka for you. Li for me. Lakum for you all. Lana for us. Laha for her.
Excellent. The next, min who.
Okay.
Anyone else want to do it, please?
Min who.
Min who.
Okay, Dr. Aksa Jatun, please do it.
Minhum,
Let's do it one by one.
minhum, from them, minka, from you, mini, from me, minkum, from you all, minna, from us, minha, from her.
Jazakallah. Brother Tahir from Nigeria, please do the next one. Anhu.
Anhum, anhum, anka, with you, anni, with me, ankum, with you all, anna, with us, anha, with her.
Jazakallah. Excellent. So next are B. It means in or with. Reference is Bismillah. Fi means in. And example is fi sabilillah, and Allah means on. Assalamu alaikum is its example. So who will revise? Come forward to revise these tables. Be quick. Dr. Aksa, please revise the first one. Bihi.
Bihi, in him, bahum, in them, bika, in you, be, in me, become, in you all, bina, in us, baha, in her.
Biha. Okay, it is biha. Jazakallah, sister. Okay. Brother Professor Ibrahim, please revise the next one. Fihi.
Fihi, in him. Fihim, in them. Fika, in you. Fiya, in me. Fikum, in you all. Fina, in us. Fiha, in her.
Excellent. Okay, Brother Sijat from Pakistan, please do the next one. Allah.
Alayhim on them, alayka on you, alayya on me, alaykum on you all, alayna on us, alayha on her.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah. Excellent. You are doing very well, Alhamdulillah. Next, we have means inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. This example, ma with inna allaha ma swabirin. Inda means with, kam riyalin indaka. All these are examples and references to remember them easily. Ilayhi, to him. Mehmet Ilyas Harun, you have already raised your hand. Please revise this table. Ilayhi.
Ilayhi, to him. Ilayhim, to him.
Ilayhim. If there is any mistake or it is written in the right way. What do you mean by ilayhim?
Ilayka,
to him,
to you.
To them.
Ilayya,
Ilayhim, to them. Yes, well done, sister. You have pointed very well. It is alayhim, to with them. It means you are doing it very, you are understanding it. Okay? Ilayhi, to him, and ilayhim, to with to them. It is not a mistake. It is just to check if you can point out it or not. Next, ilayka. Start it.
Ilayka, to you. To you. Ilayya, to me. Ilaykum, to you all. Ilayna, to us. Ilayha, to her.
Excellent. Okay, Sister Saria, Sister Saria Bashir. Ma'ahu.
Ma'ahu, with him. Ma'ahum, with them. Ma'aka, you. Ma'i, with me. Ma'akum, with you all. Ma'ana, with us. Ma'aha, with her.
Excellent. Next one is Indahu. Brother Sajjad from Pakistan, please do it quickly.
Indahum with him, indahum with them, indaka with you, indi with me, indakum with you all, indana with us, indaha with her.
MashaAllah, excellent. So we have learned different rules for prepositions. Number one is different languages use different prepositions. For example, in Arabic we use be, amantu billahi, and for be we use in English. I believe in Allah. And in Urdu we will say Allah par iman laya. Be, in, and per are different prepositions in different languages. Sometimes prepositions are present in Arabic, but we don't use them in English. For example, ighfir li. Here li, we use it in Arabic, but in English, we simply translate it, forgive me. There is no preposition. Third rule is sometimes prepositions are not present in Arabic, but these are present in English language. Warhamni. There is no preposition, but in English, and have mercy on me. On is preposition used in English. Fourth rule is change of preposition leads to change in the meaning. We are using same word with different preposition and it has different meaning. Get in, it means come in, get out means go out, get up and go get down. All these have different meanings. So if we change the preposition, it will lead the change the meanings. Change of preposition, if leads to change in meanings, we can say, we will see its examples in Arabic. Salli li rabbika and salli ala Muhammad. Li and ala will change the meaning of salli. If we use li after salli, it means pray to. And if we use ala after salli, it means send peace on. So salli li rabbika, pray to your Rabb, and salli ala Muhammad, send peace on Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Next comes different demonstrative pronouns. Haza, this, and for plural, haulai, these, zalika, that, and for plural, ulaika, those. Haza, this, haulai, these, zalika, that, ulaika, those. For feminine gender, we will use hazihi. Haza for masculine, for feminine, hazihi. Haza, hazihi. Zalika and feminine, tilka, that. Zalika, that. It is used for male, and tilka means that, and it is used for female. Next comes the verb. Verb is a word that shows an action, and there is a tense associated with it, with that action. In Arabic language, most of the verbs are made up of 3 letters. That these are called the root letters. For example, fa'ala, fataha, hasara, daraba. You can see that all these have 3 letters, and these are all their root letters. Arabic language has 3 types of verb: mazi, mudari, and amr. Mazi is perfect tense, past tense, that which is already completed, which is done. Mudari is imperfect tense. It means the which that is not done yet. It is being done, it is in process, or it will be done later on in future. The next one is amr, imperative. It is a request or it is an order. We will learn it inshallah later on. We have done perfect tense, mazi, the past tense, which is done, which is the action which is completed. First set is fa'ala, and he did. Fataha, he opened. Ja'ala, he made. Okay, now it's turn, your turn to come forward. Brother Shahid Javed, you have already raised your hand. Please revise this quickly. Fa'ala.
Fa'ala, he did. Fa'alu, they did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'alna, we did.
Very good, mashallah. So you can see that all the changes are coming at the end. La, lu, ta, tu, tum, na. All the changes are coming at the end of these words. Hal fa'ala, naam fa'ala. Hal fa'alu, naam fa'alu. Practice all these question answers because there are many question answers in the asked questions. For ta, we use tu, and for tum, we use na. Hal fa'alta, na'am fa'altu. Hal fa'altum, na'am fa'alna. When we, some questions, such question comes in the paper, please look at these signs very carefully, fatha, kasra, and dhamma, and then answer the question. For ta, you will answer in tu, and for tum, you will answer in na. Perfect tense, fa'ala, we have already practiced it, and we have, there's an example of aeroplane. When it left, we can only say its tail. So All these changes are coming at the tail, at the end of these verbs. Change of one letter in a pattern. Fa'ala, he did. Ja'ala, he made. We are just using fa and ja, and a, la, these are the same. So on the pattern of fa'ala, there is table ja'ala, perfect tense. We will revise this table. Sister Saria Bashir, please revise it.
Ja'ala, he made. Ja'alu, they made. Ja'alta, you made. Ja'altu, I made. Ja'altum, you all made. Ja'alna, we made.
Very good, mashallah. Jazakallah, sister. Next is fataha, he opened. Who will revise it quickly? Dr. Aksa. Please, sister, revise it. Be quick. Dr. Aksa. Will you revise it, or I should ask someone else?
Sorry, Fatiha. Fatihata, you opened. Fatihatu, I opened. Fatihatu, you all opened. Fatihena, we opened.
Okay, let's take it in. So we will ask Sister Jannat, please revise it.
Fataha, he opened. Fatahu, they opened. Fatahta, you opened. Fatahtu, I opened. Fatahtum, you all opened. Fatahna, we opened. Fataha, her opened.
Okay, Jazakallah, sister. Let's focus till Fatahna. Second set is Nasara, Khalaka, Abada, and Zakara. Nasara means he helped, Khalaka, he created, Abada, he worshipped, and Zakara, he remembered. If all these Khalaka, Abada, and Zakara, all these come on the pattern of Nasara. So we will revise here. Nasara, he helped. Al-Amin Ahmad, please revise this table. Sister Shansa, please, if you want to revise it. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Nasara, he helped. Nasaru, they helped. Nasarata, you helped. Nasaratu, I helped. Nasaratum, you all helped. Nasarona, you helped. We helped.
Zakara, sister, you have tried very well, but listen it carefully again. Nasara, Nasaru, Nasarta, Nasartu, Nasartum, and Nasarna. Remember that if there is double zamma at the end, it is main state or doer of an action. It means a subject. We can also say it is a subject. Zaydun. If it is Zaydun, here Zaydun is doer of an action. We use it as a subject. But if it's Zaydan, it means to Zayd. It is here comes as an object. Zaydun, a subject, a doer of action, and Zaydan, it is used as an object. Hal nasara Zaydan, naham nasara Zaydan, hal nasaru Zaydan, naham nasaru Zaydan. Next is Khalaka. Khalaka, he created. Khalaku, they created. Khalakta, you created. Khalaktu, I created. Khalaktum, you all created. And Khalakna, we created. Same pattern. Professor Ibrahim, please revise this table of Zakara.
Zakara.
Zakara, he remembered. Zakaru, they remembered. Zakarta, you remembered. Zakartu, I remembered. Zakartum, you all remembered. Zakarna, we remembered.
Zakala, excellent. That is Abada. Saria Bashir, sister, please revise it quickly.
Abada.
Abadu, they worship. Abatta, you worship. Abattu, I worship. Abadtum, you all worshipped. Abadana, we worshipped.
Jazakallah, excellent. Next is hazihi, haulai, for these. Okay, hazihi, this singular, and haulai, these plural. Tilka, laika. Third set is daraba and samiha, and we will learn mazi form of two verbs. Daraba, he hit. Samiha, he listened. Daraba, darabu, darabta, darabtu, darabtum, darabna. Hal daraba, ma daraba, hal darabu, ma darabu. And remember Zaidun and Zaidan, the examples. Hal daraba Zaidan, ma daraba Zaidan, hal darabu Zaidan, ma darabu Zaidan. Next one is Samia, Samiu, Sameta, Sametu, Sametum, Samena. Remember that Al-Quranu, the Quran, Al-Qurana, the Quran. Al-Quranu when it is doer, and Al-Qurana when it is an object. Hal Samia Al-Quran, Naam Samia Al-Quran, Hal Samiu Al-Quran, Naam Samiu Al-Quran. Hal Sameta, Naam Sametu, Hal Sametum, Naam Samena. Hal Sameta Al-Quran, Naam Sametu Al-Quran, Hal Sametu Al-Quran, Naam Samena Al-Quran. For ta we use two, and for tum we use 9 answers. Next one is Alima, Alimu, Alimta, Alimtu, Alimtum, Alimna. Amila, he did. Amilu, they did. Amilta, Amiltu, Amiltum, and Amilna. 4 simple words: Kitab, Kalam, Saath, and Jawal. Kitab means book, Kalam means pen, Saath means watch, and Jawal means mobile. Kitabuka, Kitabi, Kalamuka, Kalami, Saatuka, Saati, Jawaluka, Jawali. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayka. Jazakumullahu khair. Best of luck for your mid quiz.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We will inshallah now start the quiz orientation, and
Audio clear.
Jazakallah, brother. Our brother Hai and sister Ruqayya did a wonderful revision of the sessions. I'm sure this will greatly benefit you for attempting your quiz in a more effective and beneficial manner. We will inshallah now formally start our quiz orientation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أفرغ قلبنا بحب العلم رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. My very dear, respectable fellows, Quran friends, I welcome you to this orientation session, and I congratulate you. Alhamdulillah. See, the time passes so fast. Now we are all ready to do our quiz, mid-quiz. And this mid-quiz is not for any worldly examination which you are doing. You are giving an exam for connecting to the Book of Allah. You are learning the words of Allah. So I'm sure you are paying your full attention to it. You will spare every moment possibly for preparing so well that you could acquire very good marks. So I normally say, people ask me, could you please reschedule the quiz and keep it some other day or some other time? So I normally say, when I ask them reason, they would say, maybe I will be in office, or will be doing something, or busy somewhere. So I say, had it been a worldly exam, you would have not kept anything for that day, for that time. So why not take a day off, take your time off, tell everybody that you are giving a Quran quiz. You'll be sitting for it, and inshallah, achieving. Your time will also be counted for learning the Book of Allah. So now there are two parts of this orientation. Part one is about the technical aspects of the quiz tomorrow. Part two is about the academic aspects of the design of the quiz tomorrow. So let's begin with the technical issues about the quiz, or administrative issues. So this will be a quiz of 80 points. So the total scores will be 80. Okay. That will be the total score of the quiz. Now, with these 80, you'll have the total time which will be given to you is, although for any normal, average, ordinary person, 60 minutes is almost sufficient time for doing the quiz. But we are giving you 80 minutes plus 10 minutes in case of any technical issues. So overall, you will get 90 minutes for attempting your quiz. Okay. 90 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes for attempting your quiz. Now, this quiz is starting and ending time as our class time starts, the standard class time, at 10 p.m. Pakistan time. So similarly, your quiz time will be 10 p.m. Pakistan time. Okay. So please prepare accordingly, and it will go for 1.5 hours. That means up till 11:30 p.m. the quiz will continue. Okay. Next is date. We all know this is 22nd October, Saturday. It is already announced. So, but I just to make sure that this comes in recording and we are all aware about it. So Saturday, 22nd October is the date for your mid-quiz. All right. Keep it in mind. Now, another important question is, okay, your passing marks will be 50% at least. So out of 80, if you score 40, you'll be passing, but there is nothing like failure. Nobody is failing. Okay. Even if whatever number you achieve, that will be your achievement, because you have, if you compare it the time before this course, we are more familiar with Quran, we know it more, we can translate, we are no more stranger. So as a just administrative requirement, for 50% is a passing marks. Full name and WhatsApp. Now, please make sure you write your full name in the quiz, full name, and the same name which you have been writing in the homeworks. Please do not change it. Even if you were writing your full name as Muhammad Umar, so write it Muhammad Umar. Do not write Umar. And if you were writing Umar with U-M-E-R, then write the same spelling every time. Do not make changes. When you make a change or write a short name, the system generates a different ID for it. And that will create problem for us at the time of making your final results. So please, in every homework and quiz, use the same name and use the same WhatsApp number which you have been using right from the day one. One of the major issue which people face and then they complain is charging your cell phone, your devices, even if you are using your laptop, tab, whatever devices. Make sure they are fully charged, you know, and make sure your internet, you at least have 2 options for it. So having your devices fully charged and your whatever device you are going to use, make sure there is enough space in it, because sometimes the quiz options do not open properly because of the shortage of space, or maybe because of too many windows are already open in a device. Brother, could you please switch the mic, put your mic to off? Okay. So next is internet connectivity. Please try, it's very easy these days. You can have 2 internet connections, cell phone, some backup, you know, in case of any problem or signals issue with the one internet connection, the other one can be used. Now, remember, if you miss out any options, you should try to run through the entire quiz. Do not write your full name and WhatsApp in the beginning. Don't write anything in it, because when at the end you will be submitting, it will show you the missed out options and will ask you to write your name. So do not write it in the beginning. If you write it in the beginning and if accidentally you press on the submit, the quiz will be submitted and there'll be no solution for us. Secondly, sometimes some people will find it difficult to press on certain options. There can be 3 reasons for it. That is not from our end. Okay. Our quizzes are designed and tested. The 3 reasons could be either your slow internet connectivity and quiz is not fully loaded. Number 2, there might be space issue in your cell phone. Number 3, some cell phone or Android versions are not compatible. And in that case, this might happen. We would not actually have any option for it other than, you could just try and save that picture and we could then later on see to it, how can we compensate? Now, if you are especially doing your quiz on the cell phone or a tab, okay, or any such device, make sure, some questions would have options, more options, which needs to be scrolled, or you have to hold your cell phone in the landscape form so that you could see the full question. Many a time, but the respondents start sending me messages and calls that I am unable to see the options. So options are there. You have to scroll your screen or you have to hold your device in a landscape form so that you could see the full question. Zoom in, zoom out. On your cell phones and touch screen devices, you'll also have the option to zoom out. If you're on a laptop, then it's not an issue. If you're on a cell phone, make sure you use it when you are especially, because some options would have just a change of a symbol. Okay. So a kasra or a fatha, or so at times becomes very difficult to distinguish. So you can zoom it out, make it bigger, and then you can attempt your question and then zoom in to see the next question. Once your quiz is complete, the way you have been submitting your homework, you'll press on the submit button. There will be a view score option. You will view the score. And once you view the score, please take a screenshot, okay? Or note it down with you. Make sure you take a screenshot. That is the best thing, because at the final result, if there are any issues, then you can show us the evidence that this was my result. And same is advised for all your homeworks. For your marks, you must save the screenshots with you. Okay. Lastly, please remember, this quiz is a self-assessment of all of you. I'm not giving any punishment to anybody, and Allah can reward you the best, right? So think of that reward which you will get from Allah. So do not look for anything. You cannot take any help during the quiz. During homeworks, you could look at anything. You cannot open books. You cannot open devices or any video. You have to give it like an examination. So if I'm not there, I'm not watching you, Allah is watching us all. So I'm sure we'll be very honestly and with full dedication and passion doing our quiz. So those were all the technical issues about the quiz. Now let's come to the academic part of the quiz. You already know it because you have been doing the homeworks on the same pattern, but a few things, for example, first of all, syllabus. So the quiz syllabus is all the lessons which you have just also revised, lesson number 1 to 11, part A and B both, okay? A and B both parts, Quran part and grammar part. That is your syllabus for the quiz. There will be different types of questions. First of all, and they can be in different order also. So do not think that, you know, there has to be a specific order of the questions. There'll be general content questions. For example, you were learning about, you learned about the dua for which there was a hadith, or you might be asked about a certain invocation. So the general content questions, or a summary of something, or, you know, a statement. So then Arabic to Arabic, there are questions in Arabic conversation where you might be asked about hal khalaka and you would respond to it. And please note, look at the statement. Sometime in the statement, it will be written answer in no, answer in yes. So accordingly, choose your answer. Arabic to English, there will be an Arabic expression given. You have to translate in English. There'll be 4 options. The entire quiz is in the same way as the homework is. There'll be options. You have to choose the best one, the correct one. Arabic to English, English to Arabic. There will be an English statement given. You have to do the translation in Arabic. 4 options will be given, or 3 options will be given. You will choose the correct one. Tables questions. You have learnt about fa'ala, fataha, nasara, all this. So you will be asked questions about it. So you should prepare accordingly. You would be asked, for example, if I ask you all, what is the plural of nasara? What would you say? Please unmute your mics.
Nasaru.
Nasaru, excellent. So Nasaru is the plural of Nasara. Okay. So please remember, if you get such questions, you should be able to answer them. You know the entire table also. You can attempt those questions. Then parts of the words. We have been doing this practice of breaking words down for the purpose of translation. So that will be another. So be very careful. The most challenging questions which participants find in the quiz is odd one out. You have done it in the homework also. This question should be very carefully solved. Tip number 1 is, please solve it at the end. First do your entire quiz. Ideally, this is the tip we have been told since our childhood. When we were in school, teachers will always tell us, you know, just do all the questions which you know first, leave the difficult questions, then at the later stage, start attempting them. So for odd one out, because people find it very, very challenging question, what you can do is, okay, so you can do it at the end. All those which are difficult, then look at them later on. So odd one out is, there are 3 criteria for looking at this question. First is ism, fail, harf, noun, verb, or particle. So you have to see whether out of 4, which one is the odd one? Maybe there are 3 ism, but one is a fail. Okay, so you'll choose that up and you say this is different. This is different. Okay, maybe there is, let's say if I say min, an, la, haza, which one is odd one out in it? Anyone?
Haza.
Haza.
Great. And why is this odd one?
Because this is not a preposition.
Excellent. Now the other 3 are the prepositions. Haza is an ism. Okay. So remember that. This is how you have to do these questions. Let's say if I say Fataha, Nasara, Ja'ala, Huwa. What is the odd one out?
Huwa.
Huwa.
Huwa. Why? Why is the odd one? Is this odd one out?
Huwa is the odd. It's not a verb.
It's a preposition.
No.
Not. No.
Oh, it's a pronoun.
It's not a verb.
Yeah, this is from Zamaya. It's ism. Okay. So the other 3 were the afal, okay, or the verbs. All right. So this is how you'll do the odd one out. If the first criteria does not fit, you'll check singular, plural, or you will check the if, let's say, if you look at them and you find all of them are nouns. Now next, what is next? And you then see, okay, but one of them is a plural. That is odd one out. And then you see they're all is and they're all singular. Then what is this? Which one is the odd one out? So then you'll find out there is one which is feminine. And you'll say, okay, this one is different. All right. For example, if I say huwa, hiya, haza, zalika, which one is odd one out?
Hiya.
Hiya. Excellent. Perfect. So similarly, recognize afal, ism, and arf. There could be separate questions with it. Singular, plural, or gender, I've already explained to you. So you can see the singular and plural. For example, if I ask you, what is the, for huwa, what is the feminine?
Hiya.
Hiya. Excellent. And for haza?
Haza.
And for zalika?
Tilka.
Excellent. MashaAllah, you are all so well prepared and you're so quick in responding. So this is how your entire quiz will be designed. Please remember the quiz questions are not 80 questions. Some questions have more points, some have less points. So do not confuse yourself. Marks are 80. There'll be total 80 marks. So you'll be obtaining marks out of 80. May Allah be your guide and support. Good luck for your quiz tomorrow. I'll once again say, do not take pressure, but prepare very well. Alhamdulillah, you're preparing for Quran, you're preparing for the words of Allah, nothing better than that. So our prayers are with you. In case of any issue, you will be getting these written instructions in the group as well. But in case of any issue, you're most welcome to contact me during the quiz, before the quiz, or to the support teachers whose names have been provided to you already. I would also request the best preparation can be done by making sure your all online homeworks are attempted and you have completed your workbook. You know, the workbook is the best preparation for the quiz. If you have completed your lessons, if not, I'll suggest that try to complete them before your quiz tomorrow. Okay. Now is your question answers time. So you're most welcome to ask any questions. You'll raise hand for questions, please. Yes, Brother Alpha Osman Nabi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yeah. It's about the time tomorrow because I went out, I came now, I meet you, I explaining about the time tomorrow, which the quiz went to begin. So I look skeptical about that side. The time.
The time, the quiz will begin at the exact time of the regular class, which is Pakistan time, 10 p.m. And you can then adjust time according to your own time, as is the normal or regular classes time. And it will be for 1.5 hours.
Okay. Well, I want to know if the quiz has a time limit. Maybe if you delay to do the quiz, maybe the quiz can submit for itself. Is that system like that?
Yes, brother, it has a time limit. It will close after 90 minutes.
Okay, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Shukran.
Yeah. Yeah, Brother Abdullah Azizi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Now, my question is, in case somebody goes beyond the given time, what will be happening to him?
Brother, nobody will be able to go beyond the given time because we close the quiz.
Thank you. Then the second one, the questions are going to come once, like it has been for homework, all questions once or one by one?
Yeah, but the homeworks remain open actually, and however the quiz will be closed. Yes, questions will be there with you in a sequence. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yeah. So feel free to ask for any questions. We are sitting for you just to make sure that you do your brother Buhari from Nigeria. Yes.
Naam, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum.
So for us right now, about 20 minutes after the class starts, it's usually Maghrib time here. So we would usually use maybe about 15 minutes or 20 to go to the mosque and come back. So I don't know how that will affect the exam.
Okay, brother, you see, we have already given 30 minutes extra. Any normal person could do the quiz in 60 minutes, 40, 50, 60 minutes, not later than that. So the purpose of giving these 30 minutes extra is for the same reasons. If somebody wants to offer prayer or somebody has any technical issues, we have already added the extra time. Ideally, you can carry your cell phone with you in the mosque. You can offer your prayer and then complete your quiz while sitting there. I think nothing better than that. Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan.
Yes. Augustine Lahai. Yes, brother. Yes, Augustine, we can't hear you if you are. I don't know, somehow your sound is.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, Sister Ruqayya.
Please, my question is the quiz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Brother, there is lots of, yeah. Yes, Sister Ruqayya, you.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
My question is the quiz. Is it going to be just the setup? Is it going to be just like the one we normally do on the normal homework? I mean, the setup of the quiz.
Yes, sister. It will be same way. However, only the number of questions will be, of course, more than the normal homework.
Okay, okay. Shukran.
Musa Dadi, yes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam, brother.
If I start the quiz like for 20 minutes, then I have a technical difficulty. If I come back and restart again, will I start from the beginning or it will have saved what I have done?
Brother, as long as your internet remains on, the form remains there in the same condition. So you don't have to, you can minimize it, you can leave it, come back, and then you can complete it. The only condition is the internet connectivity should remain intact.
Okay, okay. MashaAllah.
Yeah. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? So you're excited about taking the quiz? I think we should be most excited about this exam.
Allah.
Yeah. So with full energy, full passion, and excitement, prepare for it. I was, in one of our other course, one of the sister told me that her mother-in-law is taking care of her kids and everybody because she has to give the mid-quiz. So these are the added advantages of learning Quran, that you develop better relations. Okay. So as my sister Ruqayya says, best of luck to all of you. And Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min al-barasi wal jununi wal juzami wa min sayyi al-askam. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika hadha al-wabai wal marz wal khawf. Allahumma ya badi as-samawat ya hayyu ya qayyum inna nas'aluk. Allahumma inna nas'aluk al-khair. Allahumma inna nas'aluk al-khair fi dunya wal akhirah. Allahumma inna nas'aluk. So we ask from Allah for help for everything. Please remember me, and especially my brother Abdul Hay, sister Ruqayya. They were doing a wonderful Vian with you. Brother Ijaz, who is always a great support. Remember us all and remember each other in your prayers, and pray for each other that everybody should get the maximum marks. Everybody should have the distinction in this course, inshallah. Okay. So may Allah be your guide. Allah Hafiz. See you all, inshallah.